J Bob of Pam Rubenstein. It is great to be in your kitchen with you again. And I see some things on your counter. I'm very curious. So, what's for dinner tonight?
We are having um, teriyaki stir fry, and it's going to be a surprise. The protein is going to be a surprise at the end, so you have to stick around and see what we use for protein. But I guarantee it won't be chickpeas. um, but it'll be something real tasty and spicy, and it'll be a Japanese dish until the end, and then we'll add another type of cuisine to the mix.
Wow.
It's a surprise.
Can't
So
wait.
yeah. So anyway, I've got the dish started over here. The rice is cooking in this pot. There's rice cooking, and it looks like it's doing well. It has only 7 minutes left. So I will start this pan, which is the stir fry pan. And I've already got the veggies all cut up, and I've got a recipe. And then you notice I took the stuff that was on the counter, the little oven that I had, and my coffee maker, and I moved them out of the way because give us more room, because this stuff takes up a lot of room. So so we got the coconut oil and sesame oil here, and it's melting. And then we're going to put in some chopped onion, which I have right here. I chopped half of an onion. And then we're going to put in some sweet kikkoman teriyaki glaze. And then we're going to add some veggies at that point. But I'm getting ahead of myself here.
You're cooking jicama?
No, that actually is water chestnuts.
Oh, okay.
It adds a nice crunch, and underneath it there's cubed bits of pineapple, fresh pineapple, to give it some tangy sweetness. I also have a sunomono cucumber salad in the fridge, which I made last night because it had to marinate. So we've got that and some cut up lettuce to put with it. So I'm going to leave that over here. So we'll have that. We won't forget about it. I tend to forget about things that I don't have right in front of my nose.
How do you buy the water chestnuts? Is that in a?
It was in a can. I think the brand was Geisha, but whatever brand, you know.
It's in a can. It's canned. Okay.
Yeah, they were sliced in a round, but I cut them in matchstick pieces because I figured they'd be more distributed throughout the dish. You know, I like to have a surprise crunch.
Yeah, crunch is good
with every bite, if possible. Now the oil is getting all melty.
You said that was coconut oil that you're using?
Yeah, I like coconut oil. And I put some of this Imperial Dragon sesame seed oil, which is already toasted.
Nice flavor.
Nice flavor, yeah. I'm a big believer in sesame oil. And once this piece of onion starts to look like it's cooking, then I'll put the rest in. I just put a little tester in.
Sometimes I just sprinkle water and wait till it crackles.
Oh yeah, that would work too. Anything happening? Oh.
It's starting to sizzle a little.
Okay. Wishful thinking.
I like your cutting board. It's so pretty.
Oh, thank you. It's from Hawaii. This friend of mine brought it on her trip to Hawaii.
Nice and big.
I use one side for onions and the other side for everything else.
Oh, you mean this little small kind of.
Tom Jericho is calling me.
Oh, I'll call back.
Okay. All right, here we go with the onions.
I'm hungry already.
Oh, I wish you were here.
Me too.
We have plenty. We're going to have plenty. It's sizzling. I have an authentic Japanese looking tool I'm going to use. And a not so authentic looking spoon I'm going to use. And see, this is
Ah,
looks Japanese, doesn't it?
yeah.
Hold him again. These onions will melt down once they cook. You won't even know they're there. I love my Tefal cooking pan. It's a really good pan. It never has hot spots. It's really nice. I think it was a gift from an admirer. I'm joking. My sister gave it to me, but I've had it for many years, and I just started using it of late.
Looks brand new.
Well, because I never used it much, and then I discovered it in the oven, and I said, "Hey, I'm going to start using this pan," and it really works great. Never seems to burn things too much. What do I have on there? It says heat the vegetable oils and then add the onion saute. Add the teriyaki sauce. Okay, add teriyaki sauce. I'm going to take this rice off the heat because the timer just went off. It looks done. So we're going to add some teriyaki glaze. This is really nice teriyaki based in glaze. And it says right on there that it can be used for stir fries. And now I'm going to throw in all of this that I cut up earlier.
What else in there?
There's carrots, celery, zucchini, red bell pepper, and mushrooms.
Yum.
Oh, and I am going to put some mirin, which is a rice wine, sweet rice wine. Wine always adds a little flavor to the cooking that you say, what is that special flavor? And you don't know what it is, but it's usually the wine that makes it extra tasty. And the alcohol cooks out of it. So if you can't have alcohol, don't worry. It's starting to smell good in here, people.
Mhm.
Mm.
So there's no garlic in there, just onion?
No, just onions. I don't think garlic is usually used in Japanese. I don't even know if they use onions that much, but I think they might. I always use onions just because I like them so much. I especially like the Vidalia onions, the sweet Vidalia onions. They come from a special place in Georgia called Vidalia, Georgia. What a coincidence. Now I'm going to put in this broccoli. That's some chopping broccoli, chopping broccoli. I've been chopping broccoli, chopping broccoli. Hopefully everything will cook about the
You
same
see,
rate. And get, you know, you want to put the stuff that's harder to cook in first, like the carrots. Diana, I sure appreciate you being the moderator for us.
It's fun.
Well, it's fun for me when you're there.
that's really looking good.
The only problem is I'm not going to eat that.
I know, we should send you some, but it wouldn't be quite as tasty.
No.
Where do you live?
Asheville, North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Nice people up there.
for sure. I forget where in Florida you are.
Tampa,
Okay.
Tampa Bay. We have a nice Bible group here. We meet every Tuesday on Zoom.
Oh,
Used
nice.
to meet at my house before the pandemic, but
There have been Baba lovers in Tampa for years. I mean, not in Florida for years.
oh yeah, and there was a big group in Miami. I think Bill and Peggy Stevens had this group over there in Miami.
Okay, it was in Miami and now it's on the West Coast.
Well, there were two separate groups. The Tampa Bay group started in 1971.
Oh,
Dr. Tom Decker, and he's still around. He's still comes to the meetings, virtual meetings, that is. Wonderful guy. We got best Baba group for 4 years in a row from Baba Group magazine. Did you know that? We did.
I think we're all partial to our Baba groups.
Yes, I'm sure you are. Now, I know the Astro group, they're a pretty darn good bunch.
Yeah. But what's interesting about the Asheville group is that it's made up of people who come from other places.
I see.
It's not a group of people necessarily that's grown together, grown up together,
Yeah.
so to speak.
Right. Well, I guess you could say most Floridians are not native either. It's true. You know, most Floridians come from other northern states. I like my broccoli well cooked, so I'm gonna let it cook for a while. Let's see what's next on the list. The sugar snap peas and the water chestnuts. Thank you, Jane. Jane, my lovely assistant. Working the camera.
So what is it smelling like now?
It's smelling like teriyaki goodness.
Okay.
There's a sweet, soy kind of smell to it. You can actually buy teriyaki sauce. It doesn't have soy, but it's probably way expensive. And you know, I've always liked this Ecoman brand, so that's the way that's what I buy. I guess it's out of habit. You know, put these sugar snap peas in now.
You got everything in there.
I know, right? Everything at the kitchen sink.
Are those fresh or frozen?
They're fresh.
Mm.
Yeah, that was my question too. How do you buy them?
In a bag. They come in a bag.
And the refrigerator or frozen?
In the produce section. They come in a
Uh-huh.
bag. And you can eat them right out of the bag. You don't even have to cook the sugar snap peas. They're good right out of the bag.
Mm.
If you want a nice crunchy snack.
But they're frozen, you have to defrost them first, right?
Yeah, you would have to defrost those.
Yeah.
So is everybody having a good Sunday so far?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got to the center today to Bob's house, so it was a surprise.
Oh, great.
Oh,
My
Wow.
neighbor wanted to go with her kids to the center, so
Nice.
I went with her.
Well, you can't have a
Yeah.
better day than that.
No.
So Bobby, I hear they're doing arty in the barn now on Sunday mornings.
Who has?
I heard that they're doing arty in the barn on Sunday.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm gonna put the water chestnuts and the pineapple in now.
Pineapple?
Yeah,
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
fresh pineapple.
It's sort of sweet sour. Is that it?
Yeah. I selected the pineapple that wasn't the sweetest because I thought it would add a nice tanginess to the dish. It's already got a lot of element of sweetness in there.
So is this your personal recipe?
Yeah,
You started with a different recipe and then you developed this one. Is that it?
what?
You started with a different recipe and then you developed this one? Is that how it went?
Yeah, I looked at the recipes online and I pick and choose the things that I want to put in my recipe.
Okay.
And sometimes I add a surprise element, which I'm going to do at the end. I'm not
Okay.
tell you what it is. I'm going to keep you guessing. Suspense is killing them. I used to have a big wok that was electric, and I don't remember what happened to it, but it's not in my kitchen anymore, so I didn't use it. I think it started to lose its coating.
Yeah, probably.
I think that happened to me too, because years ago, I seem to remember having a wok. They're really bulky too, having
Yeah.
to store them.
Okay, let's see what else. Now the ginger. Here's some fresh grated ginger.
Yum.
What's that you're wearing on your head, Pam?
It's a scarf that a friend of mine made, and I just liked it on my head.
Cute.
And I feel like a princess in it, so I wear it to cook.
It's your crown.
My Japanese princess crown. Yet last week though was my Italian princess crown because I was making Italian food. So you just never know what I'm gonna wear. Okay, here's the green onion.
What's this?
Green onions
Okay.
and
What was,
sesame seeds. I toasted them. And now for the surprise element, which I told you I was going to add. You're not going to believe it, but it's the best thing ever for this dish. I was found it by surprise one day when I was cooking. I said, I need some protein in this dish. And I didn't have anything. I looked in the fridge, and this is what I saw. Thai chili style tuna.
Oh,
Of that, and you put that in it. Oh my gosh, it kicks it up a notch. It really does. So
could you show that again, what that is?
Starkist Tuna Creations Thai chili style, and Bumblebee also makes one that's similar. In case you're not loyal to Starkist for whatever reason, but you just put some of this in, and it really adds a zippy element of spice, sweetness and spice that you would not expect in a Japanese dish.
Well, they do have wasabi.
Oh, that's true. But in teriyaki, I don't think they put wasabi that I know of. But another element you could put in is tempeh. If you're vegetarian, you could use tempeh. But that's wheat, and I try to avoid wheat because it's gluten. I'm gonna have more than one of these because we girls need protein.
now it must really be smelling amazing.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
it is. It's smelling really good. And I put 3 packages of these the tuna in because we have 3 people here.
Right.
Oh, okay. Thanks. You're so efficient. And there you have it.
Mmm.
Teriyaki stir fry vegetables with with Thai tuna added as a protein. And now we're gonna serve up with rice, the dish. Get a plate over here. I'm gonna get some rice over here. Stir the rice a little bit.
Tell them what you put in those rice.
I put some sesame oil in the rice to kick it up a notch.
What kind of rice is it? Like short grain, long grain,
High jasmine rice.
jasmine rice? Okay.
Yeah. And then we take some of this concoction.
Now that even looks like a Japanese plate.
I know, well, I had these plates and I thought it's Japanese night, but we need to use a
Perfect.
Japanese plate.
Pretty yellow,
These
Yeah.
plates are from Target. It's like
greenish,
light green.
light green, beautiful.
Yeah, you're not lacking for color.
No, we're not. It's an important element, so.
Yeah.
Okay, there you have it.
Wow,
Wow.
that ain't
Looks so
Teriyaki. And then we have the salad. We have the Tsunamono salad, which we're going to have on little smaller plates with a handful of lettuce. And then we put, need some room over here. And then we put some of this marinade onto this.
And what's it
The
marinating?
marinade is made with rice vinegar and mirin.
Oh, yummy.
So that is your salad. And then we put some of this cucumber over it. I tore up the salad nice and small because last week I didn't, and Jane said, "Oh, I can't eat this salad. It's too big. I need a knife over here." So I'm used to, the lumberjack kind of eating, so wasn't ready for the petite flower that Jane is.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it, guys. And thanks for joining us.
Delicious looking.
Thank you. Can we apply for the job of camera person? You need like
No, no.
a second view, like, from the others. You need like a,
I think Jane likes her job.
That
And-
looks so
and
excellent.
Sylvia.
And
That looks
Sophia's
yummy.
here too, helping.
hi. That looks yummy and
Totally.
So
very interesting and delicious.
anyway, you guys, thank you so much for joining us. And if we
Thank
could send
you.
you the food, we would, but unfortunately we can't.
I don't
so
know
let's-
how to say bon appetit in Japanese, but
I don't either.
Yeah.
But
Bon
have a-
appetit,
But I do know how to say thank you. Arigato.
for sure. How lovely.
And
hey, Baba.
Avatar, Meher Baba Ki Jai.
Jai.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.